Testing. 1, 2, 3. Alright. Yo, what's up, everybody? What's going on? What's going on, family? I'm just getting everything, still trying to get everything all situated here. What is this called, man? I can never. One second, guys. I'm trying. What the fuck is this called? No, let's rename this, man. Yeah, because I'm always getting that confused. Alright, now I gotta readjust that. One second, guys. I'm just still trying to set everything up here. There we go. What's up, Pizza Man? What's up, Dwade? What's up, JC? What's up, June? What's up, Nova? Can you guys hear me clearly? Wait, actual cam. Let's go with that. My man? Hold up. Let's get this fixed. Alright, let's go. Perfect. Alright, cool. Let's get this party started. Alright, this is gonna be a busy day for me, man. Like, I had to drop my daughter off at her private school. Had to run around, grab some shaving cream and stuff like that, because I had to do some grooming and everything like that when I get a chance. I had to get some stuff for my hair, and I had to come straight. Got me some breakfast, which I'm trying to eat right now. Pancakes and some eggs and some salmon, and try to get this up and running. It's so much news as far as gaming. Gaming is getting interesting so far, especially 2023 in general. There's been a lot of controversy going on. I got a lot of content I gotta record after this stream. I have to do a lot of recording because I made it my job. I made it my mission to have weekends my day off from editing anything. So I'm trying to get all my videos done so I don't have to do any work during the week or during the weekend except my comic book stuff, and just chill and play some video games or whatever else, and and spend some time with my daughter and all the other stuff that I want to do outside of creating content. So I try to leave my stuff during the week of doing content, creating 3D hentai content for my audience, on my other ventures and stuff like that, the other community I'm part of. So I'm busy during the week. So today I have to record not only some information from this direct, I also have to record next week's video. That's how I get the weekends off. It's when I have the videos done and edited for Monday. If I have Monday's videos done, I don't have to do nothing over the weekend. But I'm going to try to be ambitious and try to get Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday videos recorded today and tomorrow and edited so I can give myself a head start on everything. So that's what I'm trying. That's what I'm trying to do. And then later on this evening, Sony's having a presentation, and I will be back again to stream. So where can you buy my hentai stuff? Give me a second. And for those of you guys who are interested, I'll give you my clip store where you can buy my content, and I'll give you my Patreon link where if you're interested in that as well. So you be able to find my stuff. So yeah, it's just been busy. Also, for those who are interested, I'll just post right here. I'll put an invite link to my Discord for those who may be interested. I'll put that in here. Okay, Neo, thanks. What's up, Rocky? What's up, Silver? What's up? I laughing my ass off, but I'll just call you I, however you pronounce it. Alright, and there's a Discord invite for those who may be interested in joining the Discord. It's right there, so feel free if you want to do that as well. Alright. We should be good. We should be good. Alright. Alright, we still got some time. What's up, Al? What's going on? Busy day. Busy day. So we'll be back. I'll be back again later on this evening around 5 p.m. Eastern Time to stream the Sony event. I hope the next Zelda they return to old school formula, but I doubt since the open world ones do well. Well, all you gotta do is take the open world and just bring back some of the old school elements in it, mix it together. Yo, what's up, Super? What's going on? Welcome to the stream, guys. Welcome to the stream. I love Wind Waker. Well, what's up, V? Oh, shut up, V. He said I'm doing a shampoo and conditioner video. The stream. No, it's a Sony event at 5. Well, look, Wind Waker is my favorite Zelda game. Like, first it was I love Zelda, period. But I thought Ocarina of Time was peak Zelda at that time. But then Wind Waker, I think Wind Waker really captured me even more is because Wind Waker, because I love Ocarina of Time so much, and I wanted a true sequel or something that's related to or connected to Ocarina of Time, or does callbacks to Ocarina of Time, and Wind Waker had done that. But I think it captured me the most is because of how much it caught me off guard. It was because when the Nintendo GameCube was coming out, they had showed a tech demo of Link fighting Ganondorf with next generation realistic graphics. And that was the Zelda game that I wanted. But instead, they revealed Wind Waker, and Wind Waker looked nothing like that tech demo. And I was pissed. And it seemed like at the early stages of GameCube, it seemed like Nintendo was experimenting and trying so many different art styles and different things with some of our favorite franchises. And Zelda Wind Waker, when they first revealed it, I was one of those haters. I was mad. I'm like, why the hell are they going to make a cartoony style type Legend of Zelda game? But I'm a Legend of Zelda fan, and I wanted to give it a try. Gave it a try, and fucking fell in love with it. And I ended up falling in love with the art style and everything. But what I fell in love with about it the most was it was a follow-up to Ocarina of Time. It made callbacks to Ocarina of Time. And not only that, this was like this one was much more story heavy. And that's what I want from Zelda games in the future. I want linear story progression, cinematic storytelling, and everything in between the gameplay elements and stuff. And Wind Waker gave me that. I was really invested in the story and everything. And that's what I love about Wind Waker. I love Wind Waker, like, pretty much toppled Ocarina of Time. It's Wind Waker first, then it's Ocarina of Time for me. That's a perfect analogy, June. Majora's Mask was like Sonic CD, but Zelda. Yeah, I like... A lot of people love Majora's Mask because it's like one of the darker Zeldas, but I couldn't get into Zelda to Majora's Mask only because I hate the Doomsday mechanic. And what I mean by Doomsday mechanic is where there's always some tragic event that's going to happen, and you have like a certain time limit or a certain amount of days. And no, V, that's not why I got shut up, V. And that's why. What's up? Was it Augustine? What's up, Augustine? And that's why I hate those mechanics, because Ocarina of Time, not Ocarina of Time, Majora's Mask, excuse me. It was a lot of pressure because you have to worry about that Doomsday, and then you have to rewind time again. And when you rewind time, that means you have to go through the dungeons again. If you haven't completed them, you have to rerun certain things again. And I hated that mechanic. Like, I like to take my time. I like to take in, the environments, and just breathe it in. And when you have the Doomsday mechanic, you have to constantly keep moving. You have to constantly keep running. You have to manage your time. And I know that's to some people, they love mechanics like that. And that was another reason why that even though I enjoyed Pikmin 1, I hated Pikmin 1 at the same time, is because Olimar, I think it was 20 days. He had a 20-day limit because his oxygen only ran for 20 days. So you have to play the game within you have to collect as many parts for his ship within the 20-day scope. And that was also stressful. And I don't like playing those type of games. And even Return of Lightning in Final Fantasy 13 3, that was another Lightning Return. That was another mechanic that had Doomsday in it too. Or have I heard the Unity stuff? I'll be covering all that, guys. I'll be covering about the Nexus mod that they are banning anybody who remove pronouns from Starfield. I'll cover that. That'll probably be that all will be for next week, because I have so much content for this week that I'm still have to edit and stuff that I can't pile this all in 1 week. And I don't like dumping a bunch of videos on one day when I can actually spread that across, and to give me enough time to make more videos when I spread it across throughout the week. So the Nexus mod, we'll talk about Unity, what's been going on with that. That's going to be all next week. I still have videos for this week for tomorrow. I still have a video for tomorrow that has to go up, and so we'll be covering all that stuff. And I appreciate the fact that I don't have to rush to put the content out for you guys, because you guys like to hear my opinion. So I can be a couple of days late, as long as the news that's an update on a topic it doesn't matter how long I wait to cover it. Y'all guys are there to listen to hear what I have to say about it. I'm not sure if I'm not even sure if I'm getting Mortal Kombat 1V. I might get it. I may get it when season 1 might be done, or when there's a complete edition and stuff. But it's not really a day one for me. Yeah, he said, I see the appeal, but I don't like games that make you feel like you can't enjoy the game or you'll suffer for it. Exactly, I like Lightning Return and the 13 trilogy in general. I hated 13. 13 had beautiful visuals. 13 had, I ain't gonna lie, I love the characters. 13, I like the Final Fantasy 13 characters. And it had some awesome music. But the story, in my opinion, was not that great. And the combat was ass. And the game was super linear. Like I had so much hope in 13 because of that presentation that they shown off when they first revealed 13. That was at E3 of 2006. It was my freshman year of college, and I was so hyped for that. I was ready for the next generation. But I liked the character designs. The characters felt like family as they were traveling together and stuff. So. Like it had some elements going for itself, but it didn't feel like a Final Fantasy game in terms of how Final Fantasy is played. No real exploration. The combat system had potential. I wish they allowed you to control all your party members. You couldn't even control it, and even when you progress through leveling through the crystal gauge, the crystal mechanics for you to level up your characters on the paradigm and stuff, even that was linear. You couldn't even do that until you progressed to certain aspects of the story, and then you're allowed to progress even farther. Like everything was locked behind story progression. So that was the only thing, and that's the only reason why I would not replay 13. Like I really don't like 13 because of that. Now, if they remade 13 and fixed the gameplay mechanics, like fix the gameplay mechanics, expand the environments, make it explorable, add towns, and actually and you can keep the turn based, but allow me to control all my parties. But if you aren't going to make it turn based and you go the action RPG route, then make it closer to what we had with Final Fantasy VII Remake, that hybrid between ATB and action RPG like gameplay mechanics. I'm all for that. I'm all for that. Yeah, if it wasn't just if Lightning died, it's whoever your player control character was. What's up, Proxy? Yeah, whoever your player control was, if they died, it was game over. Final Fantasy 15 ass. I hated that game too, and that game was broken into so many different medias in order for you to get the actual full story. Everything was locked behind DLC. What's up, Mr. Sansini? Mr. Sansini plays. Yeah, what's up, I'll say Mr. San. No, for me, after 10, Final Fantasy started going down. 10, what's up, phone? 10, even back then, I said 10 feels off to me. I said this to my dad when Final Fantasy 10 came out. I said something feels off about 10, and this is the time that I didn't understand. I didn't know the name for. Oh, here we go. We'll get back to that in a second. Can you guys hear it? Can you guys hear the just want to make sure you guys can hear everything? Twilight Princess was another one that wasn't really my favorite 3D Zelda game either. That and Skyward Sword wasn't my favorite. I like Twilight Princess a bit more than than Skyward Sword, but they were my least favorite. I cannot get into Pikmin whatsoever, guys. I cannot get into it. I have no idea, Baka. I'm not really a Digimon guy. My brother Takio is, though. What's up, Yummy? You don't hear the direct? Oh, wait, hold. I got you guys. Hold up. I'll fix that. Hold up. I think I know what that is. Can y'all guys hear it now? Can you guys hear the direct now? Yeah, the Gambit system was genius in Final Fantasy 12. Shut up, June. Shut up, V. Yeah, look, Pikmin. Don't sleep on Pikmin, man. Like, Pikmin seems like a child game, but nah, man. There's a lot of micromanaging, a lot of strategy, and everything in Pikmin. I loved it. Yeah, I forgot. I have to, every time I'm streaming, like a direct, I have to put this sound back on track 1. Because, see, what happens is when I'm doing videos for you guys, I put everything on individual tracks. So when I edit, I don't want my voice in with the sound of whatever is playing that I have playing, like on a track. I want to be able to separate them so I can be able to edit them individually. So I keep forgetting when I stream for you guys and watch directs,
you just saw a new trailer for Wave 2
I have to put it back on track 1.
Expansion Pass DLC Side Order. This brand new story is set in the Spire of Order, where you will strengthen your character's abilities as you ascend the Spire's floors. We are developing this single-player DLC so it can be played over and over again. It's planned to release in spring 2024,
I'm not going to try to raise it up too
please
loud
look forward to
so it
it.
won't drown you guys. At the time I gravitate more to Dragon Quest.
First batch
I have to get into Dragon Quest. I still have my Dragon Quest 12. So yeah, the rumor was true. Mario vs. Donkey Kong.
Donkey Kong.
The leaks.
Mario. The rivalry that heated up on the Game Boy Advance system reignites on the Nintendo Switch system. With his eyes on the prize, Donkey Kong has stolen all the mini Mario toys from the factory. And it's up to Mario to track him down. In each stage, contraptions and other challenges await. Observation and action are vital to your success. Mario needs to reach the key, but he can't quite cross the gap. That monkey's tail looks a little suspicious, though, doesn't it?
Like on and off.
If Mario does this, now he can get across and safely grab the key.
I had the original on Game Boy.
Platform too high? Reach it with a handstand jump or a backflip, like that. Observe and act to collect mini Marios, clear stages, and face Donkey Kong head on. In this updated version of the game, you can play with a friend in local co-op. However you choose to puzzle your way through, it's up to you to recover the toys. Mario vs. Donkey Kong launches on Nintendo Switch February 16th. Pre-orders begin today on Nintendo eShop. Save the prince and the world.
Save the prince.
Guide Sargon as he sets off to save the Prince of Persia and restore the world's balance. Tapping into the roots of the Prince of Persia series, this game features 2D, side-scrolling action-adventure gameplay. Dash through breathtaking environments in a mythological, Persian-inspired world. But don't linger too long if you hope to survive. Harness sword and bow techniques, as well as time powers to best these hostile lands. As your journey progresses, Sargon will grow stronger and learn new abilities that expand his arsenal. Equip amulets to further boost your abilities, among other perks. The number of amulets you can equip is limited though, so
So I can't
choose
take
wisely.
this serious.
Use everything at your disposal to navigate this harsh world and defeat the mythical beasts that stand in your way. Get ready to save the prince and discover the mysteries of Mount Calf when Prince of Persia: The Lost Crown launches on the Nintendo Switch system January 18th. You can receive the in-game Warrior Within outfit by pre-ordering the game from Nintendo eShop.
Prince of Fortnite, seriously designed screen Fortnite generic
These
guy.
games will
number
help
13.
you chase your passions. Rev up for true arcade racing in
that is
Horizon
true
Chase
arcade racing
2.
right there.
Speed through stunning environments, each with its own dynamic art style, while overtaking your rivals on the road.
That thing's back to
Play the main
N64,
campaign to
baby.
unlock vehicles, courses, and more.
Dreamcast.
You can also upgrade your
Weird
vehicle
looks.
and style it to fit your high-octane needs. Itching for more racing action? Up to 4 speedsters can put the pedal to the metal in couch co-op or online.
Right? It reminds
Go
me
full
of
throttle in Horizon Chase 2,
you remember,
launching on Nintendo Switch
Beetle
later
Adventure
today.
Racing for 64.
Warm up for musical mayhem in this rhythm-based adventure. Time your button presses with the music to solve puzzles and battle bosses. Over 30 thrilling tracks await, including music from iconic Konami games. Up to 4 friends can battle it out in versus modes or jam together in local or online play. Super Crazy Rhythm Castle launches on Nintendo Switch November 14th. Pre-orders begin today on Nintendo eShop. Anya Forger has a new assignment from school, creating a photo diary. On weekdays, you'll head to class, then enjoy family time in the evenings. On days off, you can visit all sorts of exciting places, like the beach or an art museum,
Top Gear
in
for
search
a
of
racing
subjects to
game.
photograph.
And the best soundtrack.
How will
Yeah,
you
it does it
spend
the
your
best
time with
soundtrack
friends
game.
and family? And what kind of photo diary will you help Anya make? Spy Anya Operation Memories launches on Nintendo Switch next year. Mario's first
Yes.
RPG adventure
Let's see,
returns.
let's see the
The
details
Super
here.
Mario RPG game is back with updated graphics.
Yes.
Let's go over some
Let's
new
go.
and returning gameplay features. Time your button presses with action commands to increase damage dealt or
I can't wait
decrease
for that. I already
damage
had the game
received.
pre-ordered the day it was announced.
When
I
you
had this
time your
shit
attacks
pre-ordered.
perfectly, you can now damage all enemies at once. Every successful action command will fill this gauge.
Oh, that'd
When
be
it's
nice.
full,
That's
you can
not easy.
unleash the 3-character triple move.
Oh wow.
Depending on your current party, the move will change, so experiment with different combos.
Oh nice. So the summons got like yeah.
During your adventure, you'll encounter bosses with colorful personalities. After clearing the game, you can fight some of them again. But these powered-up bosses aren't gonna be easy.
Yes. Oh my God. It's taking me back in time, bro.
Set off for adventure with
I'm playing
Mario
the
and
fuck
friends
out of this
when
game.
Super Mario RPG launches on the Nintendo Switch system November 17th. Pre-orders
I know,
are
right?
available now on Nintendo eShop.
So update graphics and
Hey.
new neck.
Look alive. We're almost there.
Yes, trace memory. It is true. It is true. Oh my God. I had this on
Nintendo
I still have
DS
this on my
game,
DS.
Trace Memory returns on the Nintendo Switch system.
This was a
as another
beautiful
code to
game,
memories.
man. It's a
One day,
mystery.
a
It's
young
a mystery
girl named
game, so don't
Ashley
expect like
receives a
action
letter
or
from
anything
the
like
father
that.
She thought had passed away.
But it had a nice
Seeking
storyline,
answers,
beautiful
she sets off for
soundtrack.
the solitary Blood Edward Island.
I
in
would
search of
definitely
him.
pick this up.
Once there, Ashley
Yeah, I had
encounters
on DS.
puzzles and
This
obstacles
is in the
that
leak.
hinder
This
her
all this leaked out
investigation.
yesterday. I'm getting this joint. I remember this. Yeah, I'm definitely getting this. This is like the first.
Can you see me?
She
This
also
was
meets a
It had a
mysterious
nice
boy.
soundtrack. It was just a beautiful
What
game.
truths await Ashley in
I
this
love
place?
the story. I love the
No
story.
matter how hard I try, I can't remember Dad's face. Who are you?
The sequel, Another Code R,
And it comes with a
Journey into
sequel. I never
Lost
played the
Memories,
sequel, though, 'cause I think the
previously
sequel came out on
unreleased
the
in North
Wii.
America, is also included.
So this is like Juliet,
And she's
huh?
older.
Play both
I
games
never
to
actually played this
experience
one.
the full story. Unravel both adventures, fully enhanced for Nintendo Switch, when Another Code Recollection launches
Will it be-
January 19th. Pre-orders begin today on Nintendo eShop.
What? So it's an eShop game only?
Another Code
I'm definitely
Recollection
gonna play that.
includes 2 games, the Nintendo DS game Trace Memory and its Wii sequel, which was
Oh,
never
only-
released
only-
in North America.
okay.
Both games are fully enhanced on Nintendo Switch. Please look forward to playing them early next year. Next, please take a look at this.
I'm not really expecting too much from this. Direct.
One day,
Peach.
a loyal toad presented a flyer advertising a show at the Sparkle Theater. Princess Peach and some toads went to go see it, but then the Wicked Grape and the Sour Bunch suddenly made their grand entrance and took center
Remind me
stage.
something from Knights.
Now it's up to Peach and the theater's
so
guardian
weird without her
Stella
crown.
to save the play and the day. This perfect performance has become a terrible tragedy. Luckily, Peach can use the power of Stella's ribbon to face off against the Sour Bunch. The ribbon alone won't always
I'm
cut it,
gonna
though.
get this.
So let's do this.
My backlog. And she get like different dresses with different like
Whoa!
different bits.
Peach
Nice.
transformed into Swordfighter
Oh,
Peach.
dope.
By transforming,
that's
she
Mark.
can use fantastic
That's dope,
show-stopping
man.
abilities.
Ah, I'm definitely
Fend
getting
off
this.
the Sour Bunch with sensational swordplay.
And she can probably get all kinds of different
Can
outfits
Peach
with
save
different
this
abilities. That's gonna be
performance
crazy.
and its performers? There are more stolen shows to save.
This is gonna be
Valuable
dope.
artifacts from this museum have gone missing. Become Detective
That's hot,
Peach.
man.
Investigate clues
You know it's gonna be a
and
lot of
track
fan
down
art
who done
for
it.
Peach with all these different outfits.
Desserts have been snatched from this sweets festival. Turn into Patissiere Peach and save it from a sugar crash. The Sour Bunch got their hands on this martial arts school. Become Kung Fu Peach and take it back from these foul fiends.
Oh my god. Dope! Yeah, I'm getting this. Bet of Wing Chun. Oh, this is gonna be fun.
Many other transformations are just behind the curtain. The stage
Oh, yeah.
is set. Our
It's
leading
like
lady is
Kirby
ready
as well,
for the
like, in a
spotlight.
way. Oh, this is definitely different.
Princess Peach,
And that's how I want it. I want all the
Makes
like
its
spin-offs
debut
to
on
be
Nintendo
different
Switch,
from the Mario
March
games.
22nd.
This is March
Pre-orders
22nd?
begin today on Nintendo
Wow.
That was a new look at Princess Peach Showtime. In Peach's latest
That's 6
adventure,
days
the
before my
gameplay
birthday.
changes depending on her transformations. It looks like there are more transformations beyond the ones we showed today,
Yeah,
so
6
please
days
stay
before my
tuned.
birthday.
Let's continue with some more
I'm gonna
headlines.
grab it.
A new saga begins.
A new saga? A new saga
A
Frontier?
multi-layered RPG full of rich stories awaits in Saga Emerald Beyond. There are
Okay.
6 heroes to choose from. A young man who fights with sentient puppets. A witch disguised as a schoolgirl to mask her identity. A crime-fighting duo chasing down a mysterious organization.
Yeah, this is different.
A songstress mech who lost her voice and body. And a king of darkness who was recently reawakened. Select a hero, then follow their journey through 17 interconnected worlds as they strive to achieve their goals. How the story unfolds is in your hands. The choices you make can unlock different paths, more than ever before seen in the Saga franchise. Fight in timeline battles, turn-based combat in which turn order is crucial to victory. Use special techniques to control the order of actions, or activate team combos to swing the tide of battle in your favor. Saga Emerald Beyond launches on Nintendo Switch next year.
Okay.
The legendary Raider returns.
This is like a remake?
The first 3 Tomb Raider games, all with upgraded visuals, are venturing onto Nintendo Switch
wow.
in one
Wow.
daring collection. As the
Wow.
fearless archaeologist, Lara Croft, you'll travel the world
That's dope.
and face off against deadly foes and even deadlier legends.
I know Melanie Mac
Climb,
probably like
backflip, and swan dive
probably
through
going
perilous
nuts.
quests spanning different countries and mythologies. Along the way, you'll solve puzzles to uncover treasures of the ancient world and unravel
yeah,
mysteries
that is a
lost to
remaster
the
for
ravages
sure.
of time. This faithfully remastered trilogy comes with all of the expansions and secret levels for each game. You can also toggle between the original polygon look and the upgraded visuals at any time.
that's dope, man.
Tomb Raider 1 through 3 Remastered, starring Lara
That's
Croft,
dope.
launches on the Nintendo Switch system February 14th. Pre-orders begin today on Nintendo eShop.
Said locking the folder up once again. What's up, Landon?
This detective's got a second bolt of brilliance.
What's up, Alway?
Every
This
great
is a
detective starts
disappointment
their
right
day
here.
early.
This game looks so
This is
like
Rhyme City,
the
a place
textures.
where
This
humans
is
and
something about these
Pokemon
Pokemon
coexist.
motherfuckers.
The
Like
detective duo of Pikachu
they're just so lazy with their
and his
visuals. The
partner
textures
Tim
look bad. Everything about it just like a
investigate various
Nintendo
cases
64 game.
while searching for Harry, Tim's missing father.
Like it should not
Tim
be looking like
interviews
this.
people. Pikachu interviews Pokemon, and they find the truth together. They'll also rely on other Pokemon to
definitely
broaden the
not
scope
getting
of their
respect that it
investigations.
deserves on this
Follow
hardware
Sense
at all.
with Growlithe. Smash Rocks with Darmanitan. And peer through walls with Luxray. Can Tim and Pikachu
Like,
solve all the mysteries
This
and
should
find Harry?
something like this should be pushing the envelope for the hardware. Like especially the next gen
Find out
console,
when
if they do a
Detective
Detective
Pikachu returns.
game,
Launches
it
on
really should
Nintendo
push the
Switch
hardware, like
October
to show off
6th.
the cities,
Pre-orders are available
how
now
the characters
on
look, the
Nintendo
visuals,
eShop.
everything. Like
This game's a real toot.
use your avatars, your me's.
Raise your brass for the quirky rhythm game, Trombone Champ.
Oh, what's
Play
up,
the
Butter
notes in
Toast?
time with the
What's
music
up, Marcus?
as best you can. But how you play that horn is up to you.
Oh my God! Remember that Wii music game where
You can use
they were
gyro
showing off the
controls to
music,
adjust
the
the
Wii
pitch
music,
up
whatever it was called,
and
and everybody
down.
was just clowning that shit.
Or
And
the
before
IR
memes
motion
was like an
camera on the
actual
right
thing,
Joy-Con
people was making
controller.
memes about it.
The controls are pretty unique, and mastering every control scheme
I
won't
mean,
be a walk in the
the
park.
Switch, you know, it's always
Honk
going to be
your
those
way
titles that
through
take
nearly
advantage of
50
the
songs spanning various
Joy-Con
genres,
motions.
from classical
So
to
there's a place
electronica
for it, but
and
I'm not
everything
interested
in
in it.
between.
You said better than
Plus, up to 4 musicians can band together
What's up,
in
Andre?
local multiplayer. Trombone
What's up,
Champ
Kev?
slides onto Nintendo Switch later today.
That sounds horrible.
Battle your way to victory in these Nintendo Switch games.
Yeah, as I said, I'm not really expecting too much.
10
That's why I'm
teams
like
of
my
3 will
expectations
duke it
is
out for
really tempered.
survival
This
in
looks
this
interesting.
online
Whoa,
battle
what's
royale
this?
brawler.
A battle royale brawler?
Knock your opponent's health down to
Battle
0
Crush?
and deliver a finishing
This
blow.
looks interesting. I like the
Or
art. I
shove
like
them
the
off
character
the
design and
collapsing
stuff. Stuff like this would
terrain
make
to
me play
win.
it.
Choose
I
from
like this. I would
15
try this.
heroes, each inspired by a different mythology.
I would
Work
try
with your
this.
allies to be the last team standing.
Oh, dope.
Battle
I
Crush
will
is
play
free
this.
to play and launches first for consoles on Nintendo Switch next
Oh.
spring.
Oh,
A
free
closed
to
beta
play.
test will be
And it's gonna
available
on other
this
consoles
October.
too? Yeah, this looks interesting.
Lead your mercenaries to fame and fortune in this open-world tactical RPG. Take up various contracts, from protecting townsfolk from thieves to vanquishing the land's most notorious figures. Before battle, equip your mercenaries with the best gear and skills to claim victory and live to see another day. Up to 4 players online can jointly command a troop and journey together
like it. It looks
across this
interesting.
vast world.
2 players?
War Tales launches as a timed console exclusive on Nintendo Switch later today.
That'd be something like if I had some like money
Run
to spend.
and
Just
gun
like, all right,
in this
I'll play it.
reimagining
Give
of
it
the
a try.
beloved NES classic, Contra. Blast through explosive
Oh,
stages with a
Operation
devastating arsenal
Gulag.
of weapons to crush the Red Falcon forces.
Oh, that's dope.
Spring into action
That's
with
hot.
easy pick-up
Remake,
and play
that is
controls
hot.
and a variety of difficulty options. This reimagining from Konami and Way Forward features new weapons, enemies,
That's dope.
powerful
They had to
super
do Contra
attacks,
3. Was it Contra 3
and
on the
a
S? The one that was on the
four-player
SNES. Was
co-op
that Contra 2 or 3?
Contra,
Oh,
Operation
four-player?
Galuga storms onto the Nintendo
Ooh,
Switch system
Galuga.
early
Not
next
Gulag.
year.
Okay. I'll probably pick the
Liberate
chick.
your kingdom.
Liberate Kingdom, reclaim your
your
destiny.
destiny.
I like the art style. What's this?
'Tis a grievous tale which speaks of Fevrith, one of stolen destiny, stolen minds, and stolen
the art style.
nations. Yet as the world stands consumed
Is it
by
like an ogre
immense
battle?
evil,
Oh, same-
a
is it-
fallen
same art
prince
style as
shall
the,
rise again.
okay.
Ring of legend lighting his path.
Character design was dope.
That is the
Yeah, like ogre battle. It's like ogre battle. That's
ancestral treasure
exactly what I was
of
saying. It's like it's
Cornwall's
kind of like that.
lineage. Legend speaks of your ancestors wielding it to purify evil.
Yeah, it's like ogre battle.
Yet the answer is clear as day now. The path before us
Yeah,
is
it's
laid
like,
bare,
oh
and all
man,
that remains
that
now is
art
to
style
walk it.
is crazy.
Walk it,
Oh, I have to get this. It's like ogre. Yes, it's like ogre battle.
Gather new allies, forge your bonds,
That
and
art
lead the
style is
liberation
nuts.
to glorious victory.
Yeah, I'm getting
Cultivate
this.
a grand army with over 60 unique characters, from humans
Yeah, I'm getting
and
this.
elves to massive
Everybody looks
beasts
badass on
and
this.
heavenly angels.
Today marks our first foray into the mists of despair which hang heavy over our home. It may take days.
Yeah, it's just
months,
exactly what it's like.
or
It's
even
like
years.
it's like an ogre battle,
But I
but with
shall
more,
see the
you know,
duties of my
more line
bloodline
battles.
fulfilled.
Atlas
Atlas.
and Vanilla
Yeah, it's
present the rebirth of tactical fantasy RPGs.
yeah, it's the same dudes too.
Available March 8th, 2024.
March 8th. Everything's happening on my birthday month. Oh, I'm getting that. It better be physical. Oh, the remake of of the 3DS or like the port of the 3DS version.
Luigi's Mansion 2 HD.
Yeah, it's a port.
Welcome to Evershade Valley, a place that's screaming and teeming with the supernatural.
Oh yeah, I only
Luigi,
had the
our
first game. I
favorite
never
car
played
hero,
2 or
was
3.
sent here to check it out. Time for some mansion mayhem.
I mean, it was a fun game.
No spooky
It
adventure
just
is
wasn't.
complete
It just wasn't
without
really like
this
something I would
vacuum-like
like.
device.
I would
the
just run through
poltergeist.
and keep playing and keep playing. It was
Use
the
it
first
to
game was
light up
pretty
dark
cool. And I,
areas,
you know, and that was enough
vacuum
that I
up
had
objects,
of
and
Luigi's
interact with
Mansion.
the environment. It's a handy tool for your paranormal
This would probably be something that I
escapades.
would pick up, like the Luigi Mansion 2 and 3 would be
Plus,
something I
when
pick
you
up like
spot a
quarter on like a
ghost,
cell or something like that.
You can stun them with the strobe bulb, then vacuum them up. You can even grab multiple ghosts at once. In this game, you'll find ghosts haunting, a former plant research lab, a broken down clock factory that's full of sand, a mine covered in ice and snow, and even more places. These troublemakers will use every trick in the book to block your path. Can Luigi summon his courage and save
Yeah,
the
we do
day?
need more cartoon adventure games. Like that's the thing.
Looking for other ghost hunters?
Like gaming
Up to
has
4 players
gaming been
online
going
can
so
do some
far in the realism
exercise
where
across
games
different
don't look like
multiplayer
games
modes.
anymore. Like we can have
Luigi's
like cool
Mansion
graphics,
2
but
HD
I love that
creeps onto
cartoony
Nintendo
art style. We
Switch
don't get
next
a lot.
summer.
We don't get enough of those games. We need more of those games again. I miss the day
was
when we
that?
had the mascot looking characters. We don't have
two
that no more.
announcements to share. First, please take a look at this video.
Mario Maker 2. Or Mario Maker 3, I don't know. It's like,
What's that? It's a large question block. Actually, this question block currently appears on the roof of the previously announced Nintendo Gallery that's under construction in Uji City, Kyoto Prefecture. The official name of this gallery will be the Nintendo Museum.
Yeah, that's nice. Nintendo Museum.
At the Nintendo Museum,
we need to bring that back. I'm tired of this realism shit. Like, I miss the days of the mascots, the cartoon-looking characters, or just unique art styles. We don't got enough unique art styles that you know it's a game. It doesn't mimic real life. You know, we getting too many of those realistic-looking games. We need to go back to that.
Next,
where games were looking like video games.
On upcoming amiibo figures. The Zelda and Ganondorf amiibo figures are releasing on November 3rd.
Oh, Zelda is so cute.
And amiibo figures of Noah and Mio from the Xenoblade Chronicles 3 game will be released as a set on January 19th, 2024. And finally, we have a new amiibo figure to announce. The DLC fighter from Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, Sora from Kingdom Hearts, is on the way.
He won't sell out.
With the release of Sora, everyone is here from Super Smash Bros. Ultimate in amiibo form.
I stopped
look
collecting.
forward
I
to
had
its
so
release
many.
next year.
I got so many amiibos. I stopped collecting them after a while.
That's all for today's amiibo announcements. Next, please take a look at this.
Mute City.
The first F-Zero game returns as a 99-player battle royale. F-Zero 99.
Yeah, that was in the rumors too.
Race on classic F-Zero courses with machines from the original Super NES game.
They is trolling F-Zero
courses
fans
in
like
high-speed
crazy
races
right now.
But be careful. Your power
Maybe they
meter
may
will
sneak up on us
decrease
and say,
if you
hey,
crash
but
into
that's
pilots
not
or
all.
guardrails. If
But
it hits zero,
I'm not gonna set your guys
you're
up for
out.
that.
You'll need to avoid collisions and conserve your power meter to stay in the race.
They
Feeling risky?
trolling the fuck out of
Spend
here.
some of your power meter for a temporary speed boost. You can also collect Super Sparks, which appear when machines collide, to boost up to a special path called the Skyway. It's your best chance at bypassing your rivals and jumping into a higher position. Complete goals while you're racing to unlock cosmetic options for your machine.
They really trolling you. They really trolling y'all right now.
"99 players, 1 winner." It's time to race your way to first place. Because F-Zero 99 will be available exclusively for active Nintendo Switch Online members later today.
And it's free, so it's nothing to complain about.
More than 30 years after its original release, F-Zero is
Yeah,
back
they
as
could
a
have did
battle
that.
royale
GX
game.
and boy that.
This title also supports the Super NES controller available exclusively for Nintendo Switch Online members. We hope you will give it a try and aim for first place. Okay, let's continue with some more headlines.
One little hero, one humongous problem. Welcome to Vandal City, a whimsical land inhabited by small fuzzy beings called Yordles. After a
Like
party
something-
gets a little too wild,
Like
the
one of
portals
those
holding the
old,
land
like,
together collapse and throw
3D,
everything into
one of those
chaos.
old like chat
It's
room
up to you
visuals,
and
like back
your
in the
knitted
day,
magic
those
to stitch
sprite-based
Vandal
chat
City
rooms.
back
You create your own
together.
avatar and stuff like that. Remind me of that
Across
back
the
in like
land
early
to gather
2000s.
materials and craft items and meals for the locals. As you continue gathering and crafting, you can weave together new upgrades by unlocking more branches of the skill tree. Enchant your experience even further by embarking on quests and hosting festivals for the community. Can you save Vandal City? And what mysteries will you discover during your
VGF?
magical adventure? Vandal Tale, a League of Legends story,
what's up, Super?
launches on Nintendo Switch next year. Wait, did you hear that? Join best friends Nunu and Willem on a journey across the frozen wilds of the Freljord. Jump, climb, and sled your way through a beautiful yet treacherous land where every step taken and
Yeah,
each
a
puzzle
lot of this is
solved
interesting
will bring you
filler stuff.
closer to the truth about these friends.
I mean, we
and
can
their
like
past.
the Nintendo Switch is pretty
Song
much
of Nunu,
near its,
a
is
League
at
of
its
Legends
endpoint,
story,
you know.
launches on the Nintendo Switch system November
So I'm not gonna be
1st.
expecting too much. I think they're
Pre-orders
gonna
begin
have like at
today
least
on Nintendo
probably like
eShop.
2 bangers before they go out.
Let's move into Formation.
But other than that, like this, I'm not really expecting too much.
Greetings! Welcome to the island.
This tropical resort contains tons of micro games that'll get your body moving. In each micro game, you'll get into a specific pose called a form. Copy the form shown, then perform the correct action as quick as you can.
Hand model.
Yeah, I'm not really. Didn't really care for the
Micro games will
Warrior
come
Weird
one
games.
after another, so look alive. Plus, up to 4 players can battle it out in party mode. Reach the goal without getting caught by Medusa.
Freeze!
That looks
Or
dope.
settle the score in an arena to be the last one posing. With over 200 lightning-fast micro games and multiplayer modes aplenty, everyone's in for a wacky time. WarioWare Move It launches on the Nintendo Switch system November 3rd. Pre-orders are available now on Nintendo eShop.
What's up, Daniel?
A heroic tale will soon
About
unfold.
time. When is this coming out?
Lead an army of over 100
I'm getting this
heroes
on.
into battle and put an
Hopefully, this is
end
coming
to
out
an
on Xbox.
empire's
I'll probably grab
invasion.
this on Xbox or the PS5.
Meet Noah, a humble villager. Sane, an officer.
Yeah, I'm
from
gonna
the
get it. I'm not
Empire.
getting on Switch.
And
Look at that
Marissa,
frame rate.
a
Like I've
forest
seen the
guardian.
actual.
These
Like
three band together to fight for
it
a
looks much
common
better
goal.
on the PlayStation and whatever.
On
Hopefully,
their
it come out on
journey,
Xbox
they'll
as
meet
well.
a variety
But
of heroes who
I'm
can
gonna get it for
join
either
their
PlayStation or
cause.
Xbox.
This is your home base, known as the headquarters.
But
As
I'm definitely
allies
looking forward
join
to
you,
this.
additional facilities will become available. You'll be
Yeah,
able to tend
Secled
crops,
in, man.
open
Sweetled
shops,
in, man, was
and
my
more.
favorite
Each
PS1
hero you
JRPG,
encounter has
dog.
their
Like
own
that was
backstory
like
and motivation.
that's what got me like super into
They may
JRPGs.
not
Like
always
I was
get
playing
along at
JRPGs
first,
when I
but
was
these
young,
conflicts may
but I
strengthen
wasn't
the
really
bonds between your
deeply
heroes.
into them until Suikoden
Trust,
came out
betrayal,
for the PlayStation
justice,
1, and that was
and
before
truth.
I believe that was
A heroic
before
tale will begin
Final Fantasy 7 even
when
released, if
Eiyuden
I can
Chronicle
remember.
100 Heroes launches on Nintendo Switch, April 23rd.
April, okay. So, all right, I'll be ready. I'll definitely have enough room for that.
Participate in some pixel perfect play. Next stop, Octopia. Travel to a charming parallel world in this paid
Part
DLC
2? I
for
gotta
Eastwood.
I gotta start.
Help
I
Sam
got
and
the
John
first
turn
game.
the pages of a new chapter as they adjust to country life in a mountainside village.
Oh man, I gotta
Tend
finish
to
the first
livestock.
game.
Whip up culinary delights for your neighbors and restore buildings to help the village thrive. And if you're new to Eastward, don't worry. You can access the DLC even if you haven't played the main story. Eastward,
it's
Octopia
DLC.
ventures onto Nintendo Switch this holiday.
Oh, okay, awesome. I gotta finish the first game.
Get back into the groove. In this sequel to War Groove, charge
okay.
across 3 tactical campaigns with valiant factions, including a new Mousefolk faction, the Fari. Plus, you can now supercharge your commander's groove to unleash devastating attacks. Lead a roguelike offensive in Conquest mode. Battle friends locally or online. Or create and share your own cutscenes and campaigns. War Groove 2 marches onto Nintendo Switch as a console exclusive October 5th.
War Groove 2.
Pre-orders begin today on Nintendo eShop. Dive and catch fish by day. Then serve them as sushi by night in the aquatic adventure Dave the Diver.
So you got the first one, Steve.
Use the fish you've caught to concoct recipes and create the day's menu. Then tend to the clamoring customers at your sushi restaurant. Explore an ever-changing underwater world to find the best ingredients and strive to exceed culinary expectations. Dave the Diver launches first for consoles on the Nintendo Switch system October 26th. Pre-orders and a free demo swim onto Nintendo eShop later today. The final wave is racing in.
The final wave,
Here's a
guys.
sneak peek at Wave 6, the final wave of the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe Booster Course Pass DLC. From the Mario Kart Wii game, Daisy Circuit. More returning characters are also being added in Wave 6. From the Mario Kart Double Dash game, Diddy Kong. From Mario Kart
now getting Diddy?
Wii, Funky Kong. And from the Mario Kart Tour game, Pauline.
Nice, Pauline.
And also, Peachette.
We need a Mario
Wave 6
All-Stars
of the Mario Kart 8
game.
Deluxe
that's
Booster
what it
Course
should be
Pass
doing
DLC for the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe game drives onto Nintendo Switch this holiday. Active Nintendo Switch Online Plus expansion pack members can enjoy this DLC at no additional cost. The DLC can also be purchased on its own. Something new is Among
It's
Us.
Among Us. I still gotta get Among Us on my Oculus, my Meta Quest. What different location that you can play in besides the ship? Is it like a, yeah, it has to be like a different location on the island. Like you play it on the island instead of you have to play on the ship all the time. Yeah, new map. That's interesting. Yeah. Fungal.
This new map
That's in-
for
that's-
Among
that's
Us is
interesting.
free and launches this October.
What did you think? Thanks for sticking with us this far. Next up, we'd like to recap some of the previously announced Nintendo titles you can look forward to playing from September onwards. Let's take a look.
Don't care about the physical version. Don't care for that either. Definitely don't care for that. Yes, getting that. Got that pre-order. I'm getting that. Definitely getting that.
We hope you're looking forward to these upcoming titles. This next video will be our last announcement. Please take a look.
Paper Mario? Paper Mario 1 remake? Or is this the Golden Door, the one my sister got? Or is this a new game? Is this a new Paper Mario game? Like Paper Mario 3 or something? Thousand-Year Door. This is the remake of the sequel. Okay. This is my sister's favorite one. I never got the second one. I never got this one. I had the 64. Loved the 64. But I never got back to it like the following. What? So I may pick this up. Yeah, it's a remaster. Yeah, it's a remaster. Pretty much. why not? You know, we already fucked up the ones after that. Alright, Andre. I'll definitely going to be back for the PlayStation presentation at 5 p.m. Eastern time, so... I wasn't expecting too much from this. I really wasn't. But it's some additional stuff. I wasn't expecting too much. That's
Paper Mario: The Thousand-Year Door, originally released on Nintendo GameCube, will return.
Yeah, I won't be doing a recap on this.
Whether you played the original
really
or yet to
nothing
play
in here
it, we
for
hope
me
you look
to
forward to
want to
experiencing
make
this
a whole
adventure
video
in a paper
about. So
world
don't
starring
expect
Mario and
anything.
friends.
Any mentions or
That's all
anything
for
like
today's
that. Now
Nintendo
that
Direct.
RPG that's made by Atlas,
Thank you for watching.
I will save that for another video. It reminds me so much of Ogre Battle. I'll probably mix that in there with something else. Mario RPG, they'll be saved for something else. So I'll talk more about that in a later video. A later video I'll do that. But other than that, this was like, it was subpar. Like I didn't really expect much to come out of this. Like, we're getting, like, if people still haven't realized this yet or in denial, this is essentially it for the Nintendo Switch. I can't see anything else that Nintendo really has to show off that's going to be groundbreaking, that's going to be jaw-dropping. It's a wrap. It's about time that that Nintendo start focusing on the next hardware. And trust me, they already been focusing on the next hardware as we speak. It's just a matter of when they're going to show this technology to us. Like, that's all it's about. And as I said before, we still don't know that if it's a Nintendo Switch or not. And I'm going to keep stressing this out to you guys. Like, to keep your expectations, like, tempered. Like you gotta think about how Nintendo think at times. They always throw curveballs. And from the video that I talked about, if you haven't checked it out yet, I talked about that that developers during Gamescom 2023 had already been pulled to a secret meeting by Nintendo to show off the technology for the next console. And they talked about how the console is going to be using this DSL or whatever technology that they have. They're supposed to be using that technology.
Hey everyone, Ashley Esqueva here at the end.
They're supposed to be using that technology, and they said the technology is really, really powerful, like really, really good technology by NVIDIA, that it will be able to pull off 4K and pull off, even though that it's not as strong as PS5 or Xbox Series X, the technology is above the Series S, but with the DLS or whatever it's called, it was saying that this technology, this is AI technology. This AI technology will be able to pull off some pretty good feats, even though it's not on par with PS5 or the Series X. From what people have, from what developers and many people have heard and saw, excuse me. And it was able to run the Matrix Awaken tech demo, Unreal 5 tech demo. It was able to run that. And it said it ran just like how the Xbox Series X and the PS5 ran. So it has me questioning, will this be the Switch 2? You know? Will it be the Switch 2? Something that powerful, how would they be able to, like, compact it into a hybrid handheld console while keeping the price at $499 or $3.99 was it? I think it was $3.99. How? Like that's what has me wondering if it is a Switch or not, like a sequel to the Switch. We just want to wait and see because they haven't really they haven't seen the hardware. People just assuming that it's the Switch 2. We don't know yet. We really don't know. So I'm just saying, keep your minds open that it might not be a Switch. For like from what I was thinking, and like I said, this is all me just speculating. I could be wrong. I'm not saying this is fact or anything. This is just what I'm speculating. My thing is, when it comes to the Nintendo Switch or whatever like that, I was thinking that if they move on, if they move on and do a traditional console, they can have the Switch remain as their handheld platform. And then that will allow them to upgrade, make incremental upgrades to it. Then you can do a Switch Pro. And then you can do another iteration of a more powerful Switch slowly. They can just do it slowly. And they can do it that way while they have their next generation console be a Nintendo, be a traditional Nintendo console. They can do that if they want to. Now, some people say that's stupid when they already blended the markets of handheld and console together, and that is true, but it's Nintendo that we're talking about, and I can see them doing something like that, having the Switch be their handheld that you can plug into your TV every once in a while, or they can just do away with the dock and just stick with the Lite version of the Switch and do a Lite Switch Pro, and that would just be the handheld. I can see that happening. I can see something like that happening. Yeah, I am more of a frame rate guy. I can care less about resolution. As long as I got 60 frames per second. And yes, I do want some beefy looking games. I do want that. I'm tired of these old ass textures and everything. Yes, I played this Nintendo games. Most of my games, I have more Switch games than PS5 games or Series X games. I got more Switch games. And that's only because, and most of them are exclusive. They're not multi-plat games. Because multi-plat games is the inferior when I can get it on a much more powerful play it on a much more powerful platform. So most of my Switch games are exclusives. They're exclusives, Yeah. Oh, what's up, AJ? And yeah, I agree, V. Enough with portable consoles. Like, I want a traditional Nintendo console, a powerful Nintendo console. They can still keep the Switch alive. That can be their handheld. They can upgrade. They can upgrade it, do a Switch Pro, so people it still play Switch games. It still plays Switch games. People can just move over to that if they want to, and they can have their handheld. And if they could, they can have some type of connectivity with the Switch with the next generation console. But it could be a Switch 2. We don't know. But I want a beefier Nintendo console. I really do. I'm tired of I'm tired of these games running at 30 frames, slow down, texture pop-ins. Like, give us a beefy console. Like, Nintendo has even though Nintendo Switch is doing good, I would love to have a beefy console that can run 60 frames per second. At least that. I don't care about 4K. I don't care about 4K. A lot of people talk about 4K a lot, but I don't care about 4K. Give me 60 frames per second. That's all I want. And just at least have some great visuals. Especially for if we moving into the next generation with the Nintendo Switch, or with the Nintendo console, man. Like, come on. Like, I want to be able to go to a store, to a game store, and decide, like, you know what? I'm going to get the Nintendo version of this game. I'm not going to get the PlayStation 5 or the Xbox Series X. Let me go with that. I'm going to go with the Nintendo version of this game. Can you imagine how much better and much more expansive Xenoblade could have been? No, it said could have been if the Switch had beefier hardware. Could you imagine how much expansive the world of Tears of the Kingdom or Breath of the Wild could have been if they had beefier hardware? So I can only imagine. Daniel said no new Metroid. Yeah, why would you expect a new Metroid? Like I'm saying right now, Mario Kart 9. That's what I'm saying. Nintendo is in a great position. Let's be honest here. Nintendo's in a great position when it comes to releasing their next generation of consoles. Because even though other developers may not be working on anything, or they're in the middle of working on games for the next generation Nintendo console, we already know that Nintendo have already been working on their games. And I'm telling you right now, the longer they wait, the bigger their release window, the bigger their launch games or launch window is going to be for their games. I guarantee you that when the next Nintendo console release, I guarantee you that Mario Kart 9 is going to be during that launch year. That launch window is going to be somewhere around there. Mario Kart 9. Because of how long it's like Nintendo Switch has been around for what, 7 years? I guarantee you that Mario Kart 9, and I guarantee you probably either Metroid Prime 4 is going to be cross-generation, meaning it's going to be for the Nintendo Switch, and it's going to be for the next Nintendo console. But I guarantee you, Metroid Prime 4, Mario Kart 9, they're going to have a bunch of juggernaut releases. Because Nintendo Switch, to be honest with you guys, Nintendo Switch lineup was fucking sick. It was fucking sick. And I was caught off guard. Because not only when Nintendo Switch came out, yeah, I got Breath of the Wild. Then all of a sudden, when we got the Nintendo Direct, they said Xenoblade Chronicles 2 is coming out the same year. And then later on, we was going to get, what was it? Mario, the Mario Odyssey. Nintendo was knocking out, was just dropping banger after banger that launch year for Nintendo Switch. And then on top of that, they was taking all the Wii U games, since no one bought the Wii U but me. They took all of those games and ported it over and added the DLC content. That whole launch year, that window, that whole launch year was fucking sick. Like, you had so much you was able to play. And then on top of that, third-party support for Nintendo Switch. So I'm telling you right now, the next Nintendo console launch window is going to be ridiculous. I guarantee you that. Mario Kart 9, Metroid Prime 4 is going to be among them. And I can only imagine what the next 3D Mario is going to be. All those they're going to be so giant. They're going to have to spread those releases out, because those are juggernauts. And then we got to think about Fire Emblem. Guys. Fire Emblem, I'm telling you, I'm telling you that this next Nintendo console launch window is going to be sick. He said Metroid Prime should be ported over to the PC. They would never do that. Exactly. V knows the deal. He said Nintendo won't be a new Metroid won't be announced until next console. Yeah, they know the deal. Yeah. They know the deal. They know the deal. What's up, Dark Moon? What's up, Chris? So I'm telling you guys right now, temper your expectations for these next Nintendo Directs until we get the actual announcement for the next Nintendo console. Because there's no sense. There's no sense in throwing out all these heavy guns. It makes no sense to release any heavy guns at this point. We're so, like, the Nintendo Switch is at the end of its life. Like, it does not make any sense to release any heavy guns. If you're looking for a new F-Zero game, forget about it. Forget about it. You're not going to get that for this Nintendo Switch. You're not going to get it. I would place my bets on the next Nintendo console. If you're looking for a new Kid Icarus game for the Nintendo Switch, forget about it. You might as well just hold all that. Yo, what's up, Burning Desire? You might as well hold all that over for the next console. It makes no sense to drop bangers at this point. It just doesn't. Strategically, it doesn't make sense. Especially if you're going to release the next console. And they're talking about a 2024 release. Now, the rumors are saying either March 2024 or later in 2024. Because they're speculating that if it is going to be released in March 2024, which the Nintendo Switch was released in March, then that means near the holidays, at some point, we're going to get an announcement of this next console. At some point. Yeah, so Nintendo, they're still, even though that, Sony and Microsoft is much powerful than Nintendo, Nintendo is still sitting in a pretty good position. Because at this point, Sony and Microsoft already showed their hands. They already dealt their hands what games they're releasing, what hardware they have. Nintendo Switch's been around for 7 years because they had to come in like mid-generation or whatever like that. So they have enough time to see what the competition is like, what they're building, and everything like that. So now it's just a matter of building the games, having the catalog of games, and then release this next console, and then bam, here we go. This is the lineup. Now, what's up, Paul? He said, will it get close to PS2 overall PS2 sales? I have no idea. That's a good question, Paul. Now, this is the thing. The reason why you won't probably ever see Nintendo games come to PC, it doesn't make sense to Nintendo. You got to understand, Microsoft and Sony don't just make consoles. They don't just do that. They have money in other divisions. Nintendo is strictly a game company. All their profits, that's why I respect them so much as a first-party developer and just a game company in general, is because most of their profits comes from video games. So it does them no good to release a Nintendo games on the PC. It does them no good. All their profits come from consoles, handhelds, and their games, their IPs. Putting it on PC takes away from that. Why would I buy a Nintendo console, a Switch, or anything of that sort when I can just buy it on the PC and then get my Steam Deck and then play it on there? People already do it now with emulators. So it does them. That is business suicide for Nintendo, who only relies, and all their money come from video games, to put their games on PC. It's suicide. And there's another reason why, and it's also another reason why, that they're so hard and they crack down on fan games and everything. Because those games and their IP is their bloodline. It's their bloodline. I'm not making excuses for them, because they do act like assholes when it comes to fan games and stuff like that. But that is the reason why they're so harsh. They crack down on this stuff, because video games is their bloodline. That's their life support. That's why you would never catch it on a PC. And you also notice that none of their games ever drops down in drastic prices at all. Even a used Nintendo game is still expensive as fuck. That's the thing. That's the thing with Nintendo. So don't ever expect them to release Nintendo games on the PC. You'll be waiting till the day Jesus Christ come for the rapture before Nintendo will release anything on PC or whatever like that. Any of their IPs. No, everything's in-house. Everything's in-house with Nintendo. And people gotta get that through their head. And that's why Nintendo's very protective over their property. They're very protective, especially when it came to the Super Mario Brothers movie, when Hollywood destroyed that movie, the very first movie. That's why they came in this time around and put their money into it, and that's why this Super Mario Bros. Movie was so much more successful. They do not play when it comes to their IP, because if their IP is ruined, that's the end of them. That's the end of them as a company, because everything relies on their IP and their games. They are literally the definition of a video game company. That's why they can't afford to have any of their IPs messed up. Said Doug Bowser was a moron who implemented these money gouging policies. I don't think I've ever seen a mainline Nintendo IP go on sale ever. What's up, Hope? Yeah, so that's the thing, guys. Get that out your head. Don't expect like I said, a Nintendo game go on sale. Don't expect Nintendo to release their games on PC. Get that out your head. That's never going to happen. And Nintendo, they created their own. That's why they're in their own stratosphere. They have their own ecosystem. That's why Nintendo don't really care about the competition. Nintendo is Nintendo. They don't care. They do what they do. What's up, Ascended? That's why they do what they do. They don't give a damn. And that's why they're also, like, with their policies and everything like that, they don't give a damn because their ecosystem is so damn loyal and so damn strong, people are going to give into those policies no matter what. And even though there is some pushback, Nintendo been sued with the Joy-Cons and stuff like that. There's been some pushbacks that fans have been successful against. But other than that, man, you're not budging Nintendo. So that's what makes Nintendo special. Now, the only thing that Nintendo needs to work on is getting their online service better. And like I said, in the hardware. Like, the hardware, like, can't be that far back, you know, when it comes to the competition, man. Like I said, all my games over here, and I still have more Nintendo Switch games that you can't even see that I have like packed away. But everything you see here is mostly Nintendo Switch stuff. Mostly Nintendo Switch stuff. All exclusives. And I'm not saying because I'm a Nintendo fanboy or anything, but I have no choice but to get exclusives. Because their hardware is ass when it comes to multiplat. It is. That's why you would never catch me with a third-party game on my Nintendo Switch unless it's an exclusive. That's the only way I can get it is on the Nintendo Switch. Other than that, when it comes to multiplat and these bigger titles, I would never get it for the Switch. It's just trash hardware. Is the Switch as powerful as PS4 Pro? No, it's not as no, I don't think it's as powerful as PS, because the Nintendo Switch is not as powerful as the PS4 and the Xbox One. So it's damn sure not as powerful as the PS4 Pro. Yeah, see, Sega's different. Sega's not a console manufacturer anymore. They're a third-party company. So it's stupid for Sega not to have their games on PC. They have to have their games on as many platforms as possible, which is why Square Enix is fucking stupid. Keep releasing exclusives only on the on PS5. They're major exclusives and stuff, and they're paying for it right now, you know. But Nintendo, they have to. Like, that's their bloodline. That's what keeps them alive. So that's why they're very stingy when it comes to their IP, because they make their money off of that stuff and nothing else. Everything is from video games. So it's just suicide. It's business suicide to put their shit on PC. It's because at this point, the Nintendo puts out weaker hardware. Why the fuck would I buy a weaker hardware to play Nintendo games if Nintendo is now putting it on PC? It makes no sense. Yeah, the Switch is between PS3 and PS. Yeah, the Nintendo Switch is not on the level of PS4 at all. So that's why this next console is very detrimental when it comes to what they do. What's up, Otaku? You came in late, man, because I'm about to log off. I have to film these next couple of videos, but I'll be back at 5 o'clock, guys. We have the the PlayStation stream coming up at 5 o'clock. So make sure you guys, if you have the chance, come on through. We're not done yet, and we have a lot to talk about after the PlayStation stream. We'll talk about everything that went on today. So hopefully you guys stay tuned for that, okay? So I'll be seeing you guys. Remember, 5 p.m. Eastern time. I'll be seeing you again for the PlayStation stream. So you guys take it easy for now, and I'll be seeing you Game Fiends later.